Uh-oh, I'm wearing the Weezer shirt again. You know what that means. Weezer! We've gone through the Blue album, this beautiful, nerdy, just quirky, kinda fun 90s alt-rock album. And then we listened to Pinkerton, Rivers Cuomo's weird, horny cry for help. Almost. Like, that album is very weird. And the thing I can say for those two albums is that they were both memorable. Both those albums have a great collection of songs. And that brings us to the Green album. An album I quite frankly do not remember. Like, I know I've heard this album before, at least a couple times maybe, but I am failing to remember really anything outside of two songs, which kind of scares me. It scares me a little bit because it's Weezer. It has been a couple years since I've actually gone through Weezer's discography, and this one I am just unfortunately drawing all the blanks. Just nothing. There's not even a spark in my mind except for Island in the Sun. And that's also the weird thing. A core memory for me with Weezer is the song Island in the Sun. But when it goes further from that on into the album it came from, I have nothing to say, really. I don't really have that many memories with this album, which kind of excites me because I've been making these videos as kind of a way for me to go through these discographies of bands that I've liked over the years, and maybe this will bring a newfound appreciation for this album that I, for some reason, cannot for the life of me remember. But with what little I have to say about this album, let's go ahead and get into it with the first track, Don't Let Go.
Anytime that you want, I'll be down on my knees, begging for that girl to stay. Don't let go. Confrontations in my mind.
Well, yeah, that was Don't Let Go. I have no idea what to say. That was gratuitous amounts of, I don't even remember. The intro was like kind of cool. I was kind of getting into a groove, and then immediately as he did the ooh, whoa, whoa, I was just like, ah. You know, it's kind of like a funny thing with Rivers Cuomo's vocals is it's either super endearing and fits the song, or it's the blandest shit you've ever heard. And with Don't Let Go, that was honestly some of the blandest shit I've ever heard. I mean, it's Weezer. The song is about a girl. But if there comes a day you should turn your heart away, I'll be down on my knees begging for that girl to stay. Don't let go. That just felt like the most boring, concentrated version of Weezer that we could have gotten so far. I mean, even the most boring, slow songs off of Blue and Pinkerton, I can at least vaguely remember. I just listened to this song, and I don't remember any of it. You know what I mean? Whoa! This is not a good sign as to what is to come, I don't think. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? I guess this is as good as time as ever to talk about... If I don't like a song, or I think it's ass, it gets this Chinese knockoff bootleg gaming system. If a song is mid or just okay, it gets the McDonald's Mambo sauce. And if I like a song, or I love it, or I just think it's the best, it gets the returning favorite pair of sunglasses. But the song does not go anywhere near my favorite pair of sunglasses. What it does do, though, is get a nice big fat Mambo sauce. Like, that was a Weezer song, but there was no Weezer charm to it at all. If this is gonna be your intro into the album, I'm not that excited for the rest of the album. But maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised and there's some songs in there that I'm just gonna absolutely love, other than the two that I already know. Moving on to the next track, Photograph.
If you want it, you can have it, but you gotta learn to reach out there and grab it, 'cause everybody wants some love. If you need it, you should show it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that was not even 2 minutes and 20 seconds of that, you know? Wow. That was like a fart in the wind of just mediocre. I thought the lines, if you blew it, don't reject it, just keep drawing up the plans and re-erect it, cause penis. Maybe I'm just trying to find funny penis jokes in Weezer songs, but that's how I read it. Maybe that's more telling of me than the song. I'm gonna look it up. Is that what that meant? Is that what that line was meaning? Wow, there's like barely anything annotated on the lyrics on Genius for this song, except for just the word erect in the line, just sit drawing up the plans and re-erect it. And when you click on it, it says, haha, erect penis. I can't say that I know the audience of Weezer. I'm just saying, that's I didn't want that to be the meaning. I thought that was a funny joke, but to know that's kind of probably what it means, I'm just more utterly disappointed. I mean, I will say this song was slightly catchier than the previous song, but the downfall to that is this song was not even 2.5 minutes long. Like, it just came and went, and I kind of don't want it to come back. Like, I'm never gonna come back and listen to Photograph, especially not with the next song coming up. And with that being said, on to the next track, Hash Pipe. God, there's already character here. Eyes wide, ass wide. Who knows? Who can say? I think he actually did say eyes wide for the song, cause I know this is just a hot debate within the Weezer community, but it is cosmically funnier if he does say he got his ass wide. I got my ass right. I gotta say, I do love his voice going da 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 da. Oh man, don't bother with the taste of a teach. You got your problems. I got my ass wide. That does sound like he is saying he's got his ass wide. Man, that was a breath of fresh air. Oh my god. I mean, I don't even think I have to say it, but I like that one. It's very strange. Were the last two songs literally in one ear, out the other, or if it was interesting, it didn't stay long enough to do anything? This one came, it fucked around, and then it fucked off. Like, it just, that song is such a vibe, and I absolutely love it. It's just, I don't know, it's just the attitude. The attitude of the song is just so fun. Especially with the other songs, which had, like, no personality to speak of. Like, their personality was being basic. And even though it's, like, kind of corny because it's Rivers Cuomo singing it instead of anyone else, but still, this song has mojo, and especially coming from a Weezer song, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. I like that song. That was good. And on to another song that I know I'm gonna like, Island in the Sun. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a holiday, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun. Hip, hip. On an island in the sun. Man, I love the vibe to this song. We'll never feel that anymore. Hip, hip. Now I'm already starting to see a pattern. They're doing the Nirvana thing where the solo is literally just like the chorus or whatever. And it's fine. But we're 4 tracks in, and it has done it a total of 4 times. I don't know about you, but to me that's a little bit of a problem. But who fucking cares? It's Island in the Sun. It's Island in the Sun. Who cares? God, dude. The 1-2 punch of Hash Pipe and Island in the Sun is absolutely insane considering the 2 songs that preceded that. You know? I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy that we got 2 of the blandest songs I've ever heard and 2 of the most interesting and kind of polarizing songs. Like, Hash Pipe was like one of the more tough as nails Weezer songs I've ever heard, at least this point in their discography. And Island in the Sun is just this whimsical, feel-good vibe of a song, just about being on an island in the sun. It feels like a poor man's version of the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun. Both songs are just feel-good vibes songs about the sun. And no, I am not equating this song to Here Comes the Sun. There's too many coincidental connections you can make about those 2 songs. And I hate it's between a band like Weezer and a band like the fucking Beatles. But yeah, that was a great song. Probably one of Weezer's best songs. And it's crazy to me, and it's very telling when you look at the streaming numbers on this album. The fall off in streams in this album is crazy. It really only seems like the 2 songs that I know are the only 2 songs people care about on this album. But who am I to know? Why should I judge before we listen to it? I'm hopeful. On to the next track, Crab.
Crab if you wanna, she won't be coming down.
What does crab if I wanna mean? What am I crabbing in this situation?
She put her necklace on.
The guitar on this song is great.
Crab at the booty, ain't gonna do no good.
Crab at the booty, tain't gonna do no good. Words to fucking live by. I'm still wondering what crabbing at anything means. And I'm not gonna look it up. Don't feel like putting that much effort into fucking Crab off of Weezer's Green album. That was unsong on album. You know what I mean? Like this song exists in the universe. It's there. No one asked for it to be there, and I don't think anyone's really mad that it's here either. But it's here, and it's here to stay. Whether you find that fortunate or not, that is up to you. That was that. That was Crab. Oh. Whatever, dude. Maybe it'll get better. But we're gonna move on to the next song, Knockdown Dragout. God, why does he have to drag it out? Man, that was nothing. I don't know why he had to sing it like this and make it longer than it has to be. Dude, it's like awkward. It's barely over 2 minutes long. What was the point of this song? Why is it on this album? Well, I mean, I guess I can kind of guess why it's on this album, because most of the other songs so far have sounded almost damn near exactly the same. And I'm starting to see why. I have not been able to remember anything from this album, because other than the two songs that most everyone associate with this album, I have no memory of at all. The only thing I can remember is that this song was kind of annoying. Like, I don't know what else I can add. There's, like, nothing else I can say. Like, I don't care what the song is about. The structure was kind of annoying. It wasn't long enough for it to be anything. Yeah, it existed. Anyway, on to the next song, Smile.
Open the door and let your love come down. Over the wall, you're spinning round and round. Cause you wanted some love. I'll make it happen. The way you wanna wrap me up inside your smile.
That's kind of sweet.
Cause I don't wanna break your fine face, I can't take.
I don't, weird inflection he's putting on his voice as, but I didn't think.
I can't be gone, darling, for very long. Take a look in between my eyes, because I'm back. Yeah,
What?
cause you wanted some love, I'll make it happen.
You know what really, really sucks? Well, first off, this song kind of sucks. Again, it's just nothing. Like, it's not bad, it's not good, it's not anything. But, like, what really sucks is I kind of know, like, a little bit of the history behind Weezer and, like, what went on between Pinkerton and this album. Like, Pinkerton happened, and at the time it was like everyone hated it, and Rivers like got really depressed because he really tried on that album, and then he went into this like giant self-deprecating like depressive episode. But I think he like boarded up his room and like painted all the walls black, and at the end of the day, this is the product we got. That is so sad. Like, he went through all that for this to come out of it. Like, what the hell? He's just trying to be mainstream, like, so hard. He's trying so hard. I mean, look at the fucking album cover, dude. Like, none of them look like they want to be there. And Rivers I don't know. What is that facial expression, Rivers? What is that? He looks like he's trying to look like he's kind of nonchalant about everything. You know damn well that this man is trying as hard as he fucking can to be cool. It's damn shame. Damn shame. On to the next track. Track 8. God damn, this album has gone by way too fast. Simple Pages. Ooh, that was weird.
Give me some love, give me some love, give me some, I want you to know. Give me some love, give me some love, sugar, that's the wrong, wrong way to go. Can't you see where to be this time? Simple pages on my mind. Give me something I can believe. Can't you see you're just me? Turn these pages.
You're just me! Wow. That was a bunch of nothing. Like, I feel like I'm listening to one long continuous song. And what really sucks is, like, I don't really like either of the parts of the song. Like the give it so love, give it so blah 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 blah. I don't that's annoying. The can't you see we're to be this time? I don't like that part either. And then it awkwardly goes back into the kick it all back, kick it back. It just nothing. There's nothing that stays long enough to become an interesting enough idea for me to give a shit. What also sucks is it's not bad enough for me to have a negative opinion. My opinion of the song is nothing, because I'm listening to nothing. We got 2 more songs left to hopefully see if it does anything interesting to throw a bone or a wrench or anything. Just throw anything at the wall creatively I guess, to make anything stick. So maybe I can formulate a thought about anything I've listened to so far, outside of Hash Pipe and Island in the Sun. I'm hopeful. God, am I hopeful. But I'm also starting to be doubtful. On to the next song, the second to last track, Glorious Day. Ooh, I kinda like that.
Gonna make my move, gonna make it stay, gonna make it.
Pretty much every song has opened up with me being like, that's an interesting whatever's going on there. And then Rivers starts singing in this most monotone, like the most basic tone someone can sing at you is how Rivers is singing on this album. Like, I already know Rivers has like a certain type of voice, but god damn, I don't know, it feels forced, but at the same time, you know he's trying. And that's what makes it suck so much harder.
You know what you want me to say. Right, fight.
Dude, no fucking way. No fucking way. We've gotten to the point of just going, hey, hey, right, fight. That's like less than nothing. There's just nothing there. What is this writing, dude?
Gonna hit the ground with a brand new sound, looking for romance. Hey,
God, fuck.
glorious children on my mind, glorious wastings of my time.
Glorious wastings of my time. Dude, so far, and I like that's just this album described to me. You cannot write this shit, dude. You cannot you have to be Rivers Cuomo's to write this shit. I would love for him to scream and shout at all, honestly. Honestly, so far, worst one of them all. There is abso-fucking-lutely nothing redeemable. Nothing to talk about. Except how nothing it is. You come off of, like, the perfect debut. You come off of the most misunderstood sophomore album to come back to this bullshit. I just wanna move on. I wanna move on to the next and last song. Oh, Girlfriend. It's the longest song on the album. I just hope to God it's interesting.
I miss you, and I wonder how you feel about me too. Though we fight, I loved you so much. Now I can feel your touch. Oh, girlfriend, that's the end. In your arms, I was happy as a little boy could be, taking pills and
It is happy as a little boy.
driving by your place every night. I used to feel alright.
That feels a little creepy.
Now I just want to shout.
That was Oh Girlfriend, and with that being said, that was Green. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, that was some of the most mundane, nothing burger of anything, mediocre middle of the lane, just songs that you hear in the background at a mall and you're not even paying attention to it type music. Like, I did not want it to be true. I did not want that this album was just one of the most mid albums ever created. I did not want that to be true. But holy shit, dude. That was like a massive waste of my life. That was a glorious waste of my life. Usually when you have these mundane songs, it makes it feel longer. This album, it just felt like I went through it in 10 minutes. With the amount of material that each song brings to the table, outside, I mean, even with Hashpipe and Island in the Sun, the only thing with those two songs is they're interesting at least. They sound interesting. Hashpipe, while it may still adhere to the formula of the song, it sounds nothing like any of the other songs on this album. Island in the Sun is just so whimsical, and the rest of them are just like it's just droning nothing. Like, it's just absolutely nothing. I wish I had more to say about this album. I'm just disappointed. After not remembering any of this album, coming back and listening to it, and still not really remembering anything from it. And I don't feel any reason to come back and try to remember any of it, outside of, again, the two songs that everyone knows from this album. Even Simba, the dastardly son of a bitch that he is, doesn't even like this. Like, he doesn't even remember anything from this album, do you? I don't know, maybe he might like this album. But anyway, yeah, those are my feelings of this album. If I had to pick a least favorite, I would have to go with Glorious Day, because that's honestly the only song on here that actually pissed me off with how just nothing it was. For a favorite, honestly, it's a toss-up in between Hashpipe and Island in the Sun. Like, it just depends on the day and mood I'm in. And if I were to give a rating to this album, like I said, it's middle of the road, like a 5 out of 10. If this whole album was exactly like the rest of the songs, other than Hashpipe and Island in the Sun, it would be a 4 out of 10. But with those two songs included on this album, I will bump it up an extra point. But yeah, those are my thoughts of this album. Let me know how you felt about how I felt about this album in the comment section below. And while you're down there, if there's any other artists you want to see me review and react to, also let me know while you're down there. And as always, hope you have a good day, a good night, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya. This album sucked balls.